Thank you for meeting with me today. As you know, Jimmy's 3-year reevaluation is coming up. I am concerned because I am not clear on what interventions you have been using with him, and none of the evaluation paperwork has been completed.
You are welcome. I work with Jimmy every day.
Great. What interventions are you using with him?
I am in his language arts block.
That is good. But what interventions are you using?
I co-teach.
That is good. But what interventions are you using?
I also see him every day in a resource block.
That is very good. What interventions are you using when you work with Jimmy in resource block?
I help him with his homework.
You help him with homework.
Yes. I help him with homework.
Homework help is not an intervention. What interventions are you using?
I also help him organize his folders.
Good. But organizing folders is not an intervention. You have been told several times that you must use a scientifically research-based intervention to address the area of learning difficulty. What interventions are you using?
I help him with homework and help him organize his folders every day. I do this every day.
Helping with homework and organizing folders are not scientifically research-based interventions. What interventions are you using that have research to support their effectiveness?
I don't know what you are asking.
The law requires you to use a research-based intervention with any child who has a learning disability. I need to know which interventions are you using so that we can complete the paperwork.
Okay, where do I find these scientifically research-based interventions? Am I supposed to find these interventions all by myself?
No. You do not need to find these resources by yourself. The school district has many resources that are available for you to use.
Oh, good. Please send these scientifically research-based interventions to me so that I can start looking at them right away.
No problem. What area of learning is Jimmy's disability?
Jimmy has a learning disability?
Yes. I know that Jimmy has a learning disability. What area of learning is this disability in? Is it in math? Reading? Writing?
Yes. Jimmy has a learning disability. Please send me the intervention right away so that I can use an intervention with him, because you are telling me this is the new rule.
There are many research-based interventions available, but first we need to know what area of learning his disability is in. We need to know what area of learning is this disability in.
I checked his folder and it says Jimmy has a learning disability in reading comprehension. Please send me the intervention to use with Jimmy.
Very good. I will send you the materials today.
Please send me the intervention to use with Jimmy. But I will not be able to use this intervention until you arrange for me to have several sessions of training. I believe it would benefit all of us to schedule some meetings to discuss this. We will need to develop a timeline for when and how the trainings will happen. I think it will be best if we take our time to do this right. I believe it would be best for everyone if we plan to begin these interventions sometime next year after we have a plan in place.
Can you tell me how you have been progress monitoring? You know. How have you been monitoring the progress that Jimmy has been making? We call that progress monitoring.
Progress monitoring? I work with Jimmy every day. He does his work every day. Is that what you mean?